up, everybody, and welcome to another beating something in one playthrough. And today, we're doing WWE 2K15's showcase mode. As we're doing John Cena versus CM Punk, as of course we're doing both showcase modes in one video. So of course, now of course we would start off with Shawn Michaels and Triple H. However, we're spicing it up. We're going to start with, the game forgot to put them in the right order from the time periods. Because of course Punk and Cena was from 2011 to 2013. And Triple H and Shawn Michaels was both from 2002 to 2004. And spoilers, there will be times where the matches will be on legend difficulty throughout the showcase mode for a trophy. For completing the said match on legend difficulty. Like of course, the Survivor Series match with Del Rio. The Survivor Series match with Del Rio. This match and the SummerSlam match with Triple H and Shawn Michaels. And of course, I really hate these reversals in these games. I can't do anything. I'm pressing RT. Okay, there we go. I can't do anything. I can't get up. Can you get me up, Cena? Damn it, he's reversing now. This is bad news. This is a problem. Oh, really? Okay, now we gotta lock in. We're not letting Super Cena strike. I mean, there'll be another case of Super Cena striking in the next match. I mean, yes, because we got Rey Mysterio. He's still at a signet. Uh-oh. This is not good. Well, I mean, he's gonna reverse, right? Alright, we got one more finisher. But I need to get more stamina, considering all that is gone away. Uh-oh. He's still got that signature. And I'm out of stamina. I mean, you were the one that took it all away from me, Cena. So thank yourself. Uh-oh. I'm screwed. Yep, I'm screwed. Mercifully, that god-awful, that hardest match is done with. I don't know whose idea was it to complete a match on hard or legend difficulty to get a trophy. Thankfully, that is not in 2K16, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, and 25. However, we all know my audacity and my hatred towards that WrestleMania 35 triple threat in 2K20 showcase mode. I mean, it's well documented, considering a lot of wage I put through when that series happened. Of course, sorry for the first raging, but of course the difficulty is back to easy until the Survivor Series, where we have Punk and Del Rio. Anyways, now it's time for Wayne Cena. I wasn't ready. So you need to damage Rey Mysterio modernly. And of course, SVR 2011 Rey is back in the flesh. Oh, and by the way, I believe I mentioned... My name is Gray. Sorry, that was a weird thing. Anyways, we all know the inaccuracy between Punk and Cena's attires. And because there's going to be a bunch of inaccuracy in this showcase mode. Such as example, John Cena didn't have these WrestleMania 27 shoes at Money in the Bank and at this and on the Raw episodes. He also had the white shoes is at Raw 1000. Because he didn't, and he had the pink attire at Night of Champions 2012. So of course that's all the inaccuracy I've catched up when it comes to Cena. But yeah, this is typical 2K for you all. And of course, I did get some trophy on this game last night. Of course, for Rey Mysterio versus The Big Show. Which I was constantly struggling. Because I needed to win the match without going to level 3 stamina. And of course, the wage over stamina will be in full strength this series. Why? Stay down, Way. And he's reversing. Yay. As if we haven't seen enough reversal in the last match. You know, it's going to take more than a basic reversal to win the match. What? I thought we were going to get less reversals with the difficulty on easy. Now I can get my comeback. Alright. Perform an attitude adjustment and win by pinfall. Alright, time for SummerSlam. Alright, so apparently we got Wingmaster, which is strike or wrench an opponent in 5 different chain holds position. And because there's that trophy we were talking about, I cannot believe someone had the audacity to make that a trophy. Now, granted, I'm not talking about the moment or the match. I'm talking about doing it on different difficulty. Thankfully, 2K16, 19, again, like I said, I'm glad 2K16, 19, 20, 22, 23, and 24, and 25, and maybe 26 don't have that. Then, of course, these are trophies I'm talking about that I got yesterday. That's Justice, now that's what I called the Giant Killer Gas Tank Never on Entity, which is, of course, win the match without going to level 3 stamina, beating the Big Sheriff Rey Mysterio, hitting an opponent with an object, and the Shield triple powerbomb. As because I'm just telling you what did I get yesterday. As because I got more exhibition mode trophies to go for later on. And this is what happens when that error pops up. Chain wrestling. And I believe there's going to be more chain wrestling. Because of course we do have... Because I believe there is some... Even though 2K25 do have chain wrestling. But I don't think that's in the... Which I believe it's in showcase mode. I mean, it's still in exhibition mode. And of course, you've seen it multiple times throughout last season. Let's build up my taunt. Keep your hands to yourself. Another chain wrestling? This is really getting boring and repetitive. Alright, I'm gonna go recover get some stamina. And because Triple H is the referee. You wanna run after me? Alright, here we go. And because 2K22 and 2K23 and 2K24 all could be very annoying considering they got the slingshot technology cutscene. Thankfully that was killed in 2K25. I don't wish death upon anything. But my god, that was annoying. And thankfully they got rid of it. Even though I'm not watching the entire cutscene. Because And because I don't think we got any objectives left. Alright, so we're gonna beat Punk by pinfall. Well, that was a miss. Alright. We are now at Monday Night Raw. And because Raw does have a new graphic now alongside SmackDown, which I might debut those new graphics for my universe mode after Clash in Paris. Speaking of Clash in Paris, because I believe I'm still reshaping the universe mode plans after a lot of firings we had over the weekend. To the point I might have to go in a different direction. Is that a diving shoulder? Just like what Sheamus does? Kind of crazy to see Cena pulling these moves. I mean, that's US Championship peak Cena right there. Just trying some new things. I think I'm going to wait till I get a lot of... Well, I think I can't get to the blue bar again. So what's the objective? Okay, so perform an attitude adjustment, and I believe that's it. He's reversing? Really? Are you serious? No. Go down. And now I gotta rebuild my cinema. Uh-oh. He's got that stupid comeback. You do not realize I'm trying to get my blue bar back. And yes, I forgot to mention there's going to be a bunch of these errors because we don't know why I put batteries into the Xbox controller. Alright, so defeat Alberto Del Rio with the STF. Let's see how hard this can go. Oh god, boring ass chain wrestling. And the sad thing is, if it's in 2K25 showcase mode, I mean, you already got one bad match. Actually, two bad matches, which is the Money in the Bank ladder match from 2017 and the War Games match, where I gotta do two sides for a trophy, which that will be shown on the video. Another chain wrestling. Boring. That's how you sum it up. I don't know, chain wrestling's just boring. I mean, I had to do it for a trophy. No. I don't want a chain wrestling. I want to continue softening up Del Rio so we can do the STF. See, this is the problem. Okay, so we gotta do a 5-knuckle shuffle. Oh god, I need to get more stamina. Because he just got back to his feet. And because I believe this is the first time we are recording an Xbox One game with this format you are seeing right here. I don't think that's going to be enough. Was it the way it should have went? Yes, it did. Next match. Okay, damage CM Punk modernly. Back-to-back reversals. Damn it, I couldn't do a grapple while standing on the apron. Alright, so we gotta do it in the ring. Not today. Alright, so hit it with pedigree. And yes, I did turn on the target. Oh boy, another triple threat match. And yes, there was going to be some waging about triple threat matches later on. And because it's not just this match, we also have the SummerSlam 2012 one with Big Show, with these two, Punk and Cena. Because you take out Del Rio, and it's Big Show. And because another inaccuracy spotted, and that is, if this is supposed to be the orange attire he wore that night, why is it not in the same details WWE 12 had? Because I believe it had the same details that WWE 12 had. So yeah, thanks for the inaccuracy, 2K. I'm actually surprised Cena didn't break it up at the last minute. Why, Cena? Why did you have to ruin it? Typical Cena wanting to ruin everything. Damn it! He's reversing. And because I don't know how, we can show off his health. Just like we did it on the PS3 and Xbox 360 version of the game. And he reversed. Let's talk. I want to. Oh god. He just got back to his feet. Ugh. This could be bad. We need to continue working on that arm. But sadly, John Cena's in the ring. So that could be a recipe for a problem. And he's nearing us. Why? This is supposed... What? Why, Cena? Fuck you, Cena. You ruined everything. Punk, we should have been targeting Punk. But instead, your ass throwed me in that corner. I want to hit Punk. How do you switch targets? I want to go after Punk. That's what the target wants me to do. Fuck you, Cena. You ruined everything. And now it's going to take me forever to get Punk to moderate damage. Because of John Cena and the fact he pushed me and stunned me. This is why I hate triple threat matches. Do you see why I hate triple threat matches? I hope you all... No. This is all a joke. F you, Cena. You... See, this is why I hate these triple threat matches. But sadly, we got the SummerSlam triple threat, which... Please, pour me bleach. I would rather drink bleach than playing that annoying-ass match. When it doesn't have the controllers that the current games has. Because at least they are acceptable. I don't want to pin him. I want to get Cena out of the ring. Because he's back in the ring. And this could end up ruining my plans of getting Punk to moderate damage. You better not think about it, Cena. Oh God. See, the more he reverses, the more I'm worried because this game hates me. And has the audacity to put in some of the worst objectives. No. I want Cena out of the ring ASAP. He's annoying me big time. I hope to God that we don't get... Oh God. Why? Fuck this match. That's all I can say. I hate this match so much with a burning passion. And now I can't get up because... what are you doing? I hate this match. And this match can go burn in hell for all I care. Because this match totally sucks. How do I switch to CM Punk now? How do I switch over to the Punk? Because now we need to hit that finish, that signature. Oh God. We just screwed up. Right, you know what? I'll be right back. This match sucks ass. Finally, that annoying ass objective is done. But sadly, we're not done with triple threat matches yet. Because we have SummerSlam 2012. Which kill me if that's the case. It's because the older games target system, I mean... At least I can get it. At least that I can get behind the triple threat matches being in newer games, such as 2K24 and 2K25. I don't think there's triple threat matches in WWE 2K26. I mean in 2K25, I believe. Well, I mean there's Raw games and the Money in the Bank Collider match, because you cannot switch target. You can't switch to the mini game. About what would you want to do when you climb, when you want to try and grab the briefcase. Because it's not like the one you had in 2K24 or in 2K19. Which is very unfortunate. But anyways, it's time for Survivor Series. Another chain wrestling. That's what this match needs. Chain wrestling. And would you know it, it's time for another ridiculous trophy. And that is, you have to beat this match on hard or legend difficulty. Which, yay, that's what this game needs. More ridiculous grinding. Even though you can't get a platinum trophy because the services has been dead for quite some time. Oh god, another goddamn chain wrestling contest. This is getting boring and stale as they come. I hate chain wrestling. And I believe 2K16 is going to have that, which I mean, it would be cool to get them out on the right timing. I hate chain wrestling. No, you're not doing chain wrestling. And he's reversing everything. Uh-oh. Ricardo. And also, I'm sorry, but I don't know if this looks like Ricardo. I think WWE 12 was his was probably his best model, to be fair. He's gonna reverse, isn't he? Okay, perform the GTS. Which I believe this transforms into this. Oh, and don't forget, there's another triple threat match. And that is the Survivor Series 2012 triple threat, which... When will this end, please? Please just stop the pain. Oh, where's the cutscene? Where's the timing? I pressed the RT button. I'm pressing the buttons. What is going on with the game? Oh, well, I guess that's a big win there. I guess that's a big win there. So I guess that's a win-win situation. Although don't expect it to go anywhere, to be honest, if he's going to win. Excuse me, do I have to hit a GTS? But the problem is, I have no stamina, and anytime I try to recover stamina, he's going to try and come after me. For some reason, I don't know why the trophy didn't pop there after the match ended. But nonetheless, here it is, beginning of a record. Now, it's time for 999 with the Big Show. Alright, so Damage Show modernly. And of course, there's another inaccuracy spotted. This doesn't look like the yellow punk attire he wore that night. Because I don't recall him wearing these style of kick pads, if you want to call it that. Because he doesn't wear color outsoles on the kick pads. So thanks for the inaccuracy, 2K. Because I believe that you don't get Camo Big Show until SummerSlam 2012. Okay, this is starting to annoy me. But guess what? I can't hold it in because we don't know how long we're going to be. Alright, so I believe it's cutscene time, so we'll see you all. Uh-oh. Well, it wasn't to be. Alright, so it's CM Punk, John Cena at War 1000. Although this is not War 1000, because I believe that is the main Raw arena right away. And if you want proof, because I believe at some area it says WWE Network. And I guess the WWE Network wasn't around until 2014. Which is almost 2 years after War 1000. Oh wait, I forgot. This is disqualification. Alright, so we got a tag team match, which I guess I'll see you when Big Show is in the match. Alright, we're back as Big Show finally made it in. As I don't feel like I was playing, recording until Big Show got into the frame. But here he is, and we're gonna damage him until he gets to the moderate damage. Which, you would think it would be hard, right? Maybe. Alright, time to grapple Big Show. Okay, we'll be right back, considering now we gotta wait until Big Show's back in. Alright, now let's grapple Big Show. Okay, maybe not, if he's gonna reverse. See now, why are you ruining everything? First, you already ruined the triple threat match at Hell in a Cell. And now you're ruining this tag team match. Alright, so now we gotta perform an attitude adjustment. I don't think the pin combo would count. And no, that didn't happen, so I'll be right back. Oops, wrong timing. Alright, so we did fix that tag team match where we got all the objectives. But my god, we are at what could be... Well, if you thought the Hell in a Cell match was the worst match of the showcase mode, say hello to this match. But don't worry, we have one more triple threat match left to go. And that is the Survivor Series triple threat match. I want Big Show, considering the target is lightly damaged to Big Show. Come on, I'm right here, big man. Okay. Hit Show with a springboard clothesline. Which means I gotta get John Cena out of the match. Okay, maybe not, because this target system in older games sucks. You know, I would have been okay if you broke up the pin. Great. Make your choice, Big Show. Alright. Okay, so there we go. We did a springboard. Not so fast, Paul White. Stay out of this, Cena. The Big Show is my target, not yours. So could you please wait until I'm done with him? Don't get him back in the ring. You get out of my sight. Big Show is all mine. Oh god, if Cena ends up getting that moderate damage, then this is why triple threat matches sucks. But hey, at least we did it. Now we need a corner signature. But now that he's got a comeback, this could be a problem. What are you doing? Why are you in my way, Cena? I hate triple threat matches. I want the guy we need to hit with a signature. Come on, target Big Show. Big Show is the target. Why can't we get our hands on the Big Show? I'm hitting Big Show, considering Big Show is currently the target. Come on, Big Show, hit me. Mercifully, I hate triple threat matches. Alright, so defeat... I'm not even going to say a word. Considering it's typical 2K trying to screw you over. Is that the Batista bite? I mean, it's like Cena took a playbook of Batista. Oh, here we go. This is where shit hits the fan. So I believe that's it. I'd like to hope to God we never replay this match ever again. Because that was a little harder. Not as hard as the Hell in a Cell one. But wait, we have one more to go. But that's happening in a couple of moments. Right now, it's Night of Champions 2012. Alright, so we got a critical damage CM Punk. Which, that's lovely. Yay! More boring chain wrestling. That's what we need. And because keep in mind, we're going to have to do this on 2K25 for that trophy, which is win or lose. And because I believe I did get this game from Skygness. I believe it was either Skygness or Blackpool of 2024. Now, no, it's too early to give out my thoughts, considering we do have the Triple H part to go. Alright, here we go for the quick time event. And there's a bunch of mistakes in this match I forgot to mention. Of course, Cena's attire is not accurate. He didn't wear green during this time, he was wearing pink. Of course, he was reverting back to green when he was cleared in November of 2012 for the Survivor Series. Of course, the Night of Champions ropes, middle rope is not right, as of course 2K19's version was pink. So meaning that should have been pink ropes alongside what 2K19 had. I mean, it's clear 2K19 has the accurate version of this arena. So grapple Punk in the corner, which you would think that would be probably the simplest way to go. Well, let's find out. I wanted to go and put him in the corner. Alright, we are at Hell in a Cell 2012, and we are playing as the big man, Ryback. The man that will remain as a massive what if. And of course, the man that was trying to become the next Goldberg. However, I don't think fans were buying into it, considering that many people would say he was placed at the wrong time, wrong place. Considering this was at the time, fans were more into Punk, whatever Punk and Bryan was doing. Considering they were putting on good matches. And a Goldberg character wasn't something they should care about in during that era of wrestling. Considering you had Punk and Bryan going out there and putting on classics every week. Can CM Punk stand a chance against the big man, Ryback? Well, let's find out. Oh, CM Punk with some adversity against Ryback, who was, of course, Skip Sheffield in the Nexus. And then, of course, he got injured And it goes the man who's had a Goldberg light undefeated streak. Reversal there. As CM Punk is fighting off Ryback. Here we go for the pin. Kick out by Ryback. Ryback is looking to win the big one here tonight. As CM Punk. Reversal there. Don't know why he's reversing that much, considering that I don't have the difficulty on Legend at the moment. I would need to for the John Cena CM Punk match. As Ryback looking to knock some sense into CM Punk. Reversal there by Ryback. And because I believe it would be cutscene time. And because another inaccuracy. Where's the pink ropes at Hell in a Cell 2012? Alright, it is now time as we are nearing towards the tail end. And of course we have this match. So of course Damage Punk moderately. One. Alright, so Damage Punk moderately. And we did it. Another triple threat match. Alright, so damage Cena moderately. But yeah, I'm targeting the wrong guy. You know it's going to take more than a basic move to get the job done. Why can't I target Cena? Why are we going after the wrong guy in Ryback? Okay, finally. We can go after Cena. We can go after Cena. And this is where things get slow. And he's still reversing. He's still reversing everything. Okay, mercifully. Alright, so we need to hit Ryback with a corner signature. So come on, Ryback. I'm sorry, but I had a DVD to sort out. I don't want you, Cena. I want Ryback. How do I switch targets? Okay, there we go. Oh god, he's reversing and... I want to pin Cena. I don't want to, don't focus on Ryback. Focus on pinning Cena. How do you switch targets in the game? Because... Finally, I hate triple threat matches. Alright, we are at the Royal Rumble 2013. And we got The Rock versus CM Punk. Another boring ass chain wrestling. Yay. Just what we need. Alright, here we go. We might start with a charge finisher. Punk isn't going down without a fight here tonight. Against the final boss. Uh-oh, Rock! Oh, what is he thinking about? Sharpshooter coming? Uh-oh, Anaconda Vice? Is there another part of the quick time event? Alright, second to last match here in the showcase mode. Elimination Chamber 2013. And I'm pretty sure you can play Elimination Chamber matches in this arena in 2K26, I believe. Which, of course, could be coming in handy from some My Faction's live event, maybe. Although I think it's probably going to stick at the normal arena, to be honest. Speaking of My Faction, I did play a little bit of 2K25 Xbox One My Faction yesterday. I mean, over the last few days, as I think the Cena one has got the 2010 one. I really don't know which one is worse. The Ultimate Warrior one, where we get multi-man cage matches. As you know, my animosity and my hatred towards that match. Same could be said about War Games, which is sadly in showcase mode. And because we got, now granted, we could, there could be an idea. And that idea would probably be to do the sliders for the new blood, for the Solo Sokoa option. Because of course we would do the normal sliders for the Roman option. I don't know. Because I do need to get some cool cards. But knowing with some Persona cards like the ones that are the collection rewards, such as Roman Reigns 2025, meaning you gotta get Diamond J. I believe it's Naomi, Sami Zayn, Jacob Fatu, and Jimmy Uso at the MFS set. Then you need the Money in the Bank cards to get Seth Rollins, the 2015 Rollins. That was in showcase mode the year before. And because I believe you do get some My Faction cards, the My Rise cards, the My Faction cards in My Rise. Although, they aren't, well, maybe. Because, it all depends how I feel about it. But knowing the idea would probably be to just wait until after showcase mode. Who knows? Because of course, I still got to do that CM Punk event in My Faction, the World Tour mode. The Rock laying the smackdown on CM Punk. That's CM Punk. Roll up. Here we go. That could have been a bad timing there. Alright, here we go. Rock bottom. Now it's time for the final match of this CM Punk John Cena side. Alright, so while the cutscene was playing, I did get Wrestling Master. So now it's time for this match. And we ended off for the Cena and Punk side. But of course we do have Triple H and Shawn Michaels to get through. So let's go. Wondering how bad this match will be. Spoiler, it will be as bad. And see, this is what I'm talking about. The inaccurate Raw Arena. Alright, so we got to get to the middle rope. And CM Punk stomping away at John Cena. Alright, time to lock in. I sit up, powerbomb connects. Alright, so we gotta do the STF. We're at a reversal. No. Perform the attitude adjustment. And we win. Alright, so we get best in the world done. And because, there we go. We have completed all objectives in the John Cena Hustle and Loyalty Disrespect Chapter. And here they are. True Champion. So now, it's time for Best Friends, Better Enemies side. Let's get into it. Alright guys, we are now at SummerSlam. And we are doing the Triple H match. And because I've also got 2K16 out, because I'm going to do a little bit of trophy farming on 2K15. And then Afterwards... Okay, this is not off to a good start. Remember, it's a no-holds-barred match, so maybe you could end up... Well, I need to figure out how to get Triple H away from the weapons. Because if you take a look... Damn it, I didn't get anything. If he gets... Please don't get a chair. Oh, he got a ladder. Now I need to get a baseball bat. But he's running after me. He's running after me. He may not be at the moment. I'm gonna wait till my stamina goes. We're not done yet. Need to do more. Uh-oh. He just reversed. This could be bad news. What if... Do a top rope signature. So you would think that would be easy, huh? No. Sadly. At least it's cutscene time. And no baseball bat. Which, okay. Or what you're gonna do now, Triple H. You got nothing. I think I have something for you. All you have to do is coming in the ring. No! Oh no, this is bad. You give me that baseball bat back now. What are you gonna do? Huh? Well, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I got it back now. I'm not done yet. What? No. Okay. I gotta think, what can I do? Because I have that, I want to get that baseball bat so we can... Alright. Let's get the baseball bat and let's fix this. Oh God. I cannot let this happen. You give me that now. That's not yours. That's mine. Alright, so I need to heal I mean, let's get more cinema. Uh-oh. Let's grab this. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? Alright, I'm trying to figure out how to critical damage him. Okay. At this point, let's get that baseball bat back in. Okay. Me then. Nope. Not today. Huh? Okay. Now we got it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh no. He's reversing. Alright, here we go. Time to lock in. Alright, here we go. Cutscene time. Alright, we got three maze. And because we complete the SummerSlam match on August 25th, 2002. Now it's time for the casket match on Raw. Alright, so we got Kane. The big red monster. I don't think there's match rules. Which, that kind of sucks. Because I thought, although I don't think you can go outside the ring to get a weapon to do some chunk of damage. Which... Oh, another boring ass chain wrestling. What is wrong with too much chain wrestling? You know what? You're getting a receipt. So, where's... Oh god. Do not tell me we're doing a dragged out chain wrestling. No. We're not doing things your way. We're doing things my way. And of course, let's do a chokeslam again. And would you know it? It's another tag team match. But wait, we got the Backlash one, which could probably be the worst one, to be fair, due to a bad habit of the target system. Wait, hold on. I believe that is the case in triple threat matches. Right, I mean, if I would have known that, I could have just shaved off my waging in all the triple threat matches we got in the CM Punk John Cena side. Unless I'm not, although I don't remember much. As I was just, alright, so now we did Jericho. So let's do a spinning Rudy. Can you dig it, sucker? And yes, he's going to tag in now. And of course, Dookie, I believe I've already said it. That of course, this Triple H, there's no separate models, just like CM Punk. Something I just want to throw out there. I just want to put this out there. I'm gonna... Come on, yeah, come on. Oh wait, I finally figured things out. You're not gonna go for attack. Okay, so do a finisher. As I believe that was the bookend. The bookend. So I believe that's the Ziz's kick. Kane, do what you want to do. Oh god, we gotta do it again? Right, I'll be right back. Alright, we are at Survivor Series 2002. Oh, Rob Van Dam bringing it on. I mean, retain the championship. But in other words, get rid of Jericho, Rob Van Dam, Booker T, and Kane. And then switch over to Shawn Michaels. We're not that stupid. And we saw firsthand in the Xbox 360 and PS4 series. May I remind you, as Triple H bringing it on to Rob Van Dam. I mean, how can Triple H survive this without being gassed? I do think you could get game over if by the time the next participant enters, I believe. No. So that's just, I believe someone has experienced it, unless in other things I'm making stuff up. Has Jericho bring it to Triple H here? And because I've gotten some trophies on LEGO Star Wars 3 yesterday. Has Jesus Jericho? Can you please let me get up? Okay, there we go. I wanted to get him up and do a pedigree. And now book season. What are you doing? Great, I just lost my finisher. Damn you, Booker T. Are we really gonna have to... This is why I hate multi-man matches. Now, yes, I do get the memo about what can you do. And now they're coming after me. No. Get away from me. You ruined... Now I gotta rebuild my finisher and be here all day. Because of you, Booker T. You ruined it. You ruined it. Yeah. How am I gonna get Jericho out when Booker T ruined my finisher? And now all I'm doing is just doing posing until I get my signature or finisher. Because Booker T had to take it all away from me. Damn you, Booker T. I would have had the elimination on Chris Jericho if it wasn't for you. I want Chris Jericho. Please, let me finish off Chris Jericho like I should have done before you ruined it. You ruined it, Booker T. It's your fault. Get out of my ring. Now I don't have any... I don't have stamina because... What are we doing? Damn you, Chris. Please, Can we finish this episode this video for God's sakes? Please eliminate him. Get him out. I'm not wasting. What are you doing, ref? Do you even do your job? Or are you trying to let Booker T try and ruin my finisher like he did the first time? Because he does not want me to eliminate Jericho and wants to drag this out way too long. You got another pin, and that's the one that should have been done a minute ago before Booker T ruined it. Eliminate Kane. Do not ruin it, Kane, or else I'm going to be frustrated. Well, okay. I want to do the job. And now... So I believe that's when we're switching over to Shawn Michaels. But the problem is... Why are we targeting Booker T? I want the key figure, and that is Triple H. For God's... Oh God. That is bad. I hate this match. If Shawn gets eliminated, I'll just skip to the last match. Can we hope for miracles to happen? Oh boy. Here we go. I want Triple H, for God's sake. Alright, so hit... Okay, so do it in the ring. What are you doing, Triple H? The problem is, Kane is about to eliminate Booker T. And he did. And this is so fucking slow. To the point, I might just have to wait until we get rid of Kane. Considering Kane could be the biggest annoyance in all of this. Now can we get rid of Kane? Yes, we do. So now we gotta build my signature for Triple H. Sorry for a bad voice. But this is what happens when you rage too much at a game that came out 12 years ago. Almost. That is riddled with controversy. Like, whether it's the CM Punk stuff. Or having nothing for the PS3 version. Trying to roll me up, huh? There. Get on the top rope. The more you... This is getting slow. Alright, hit. Alright, so go to the corner. So is this what he wanted? So is this the way it was supposed to go? Yes, it was. Finally. Alright, so now we got to damage Shawn Michaels mordantly. Another boring chain wrestling. When I want to take a look at how do we moderate damage Shawn Michaels. Great. Here we go with the reversals. Another boring chain wrestling. Is there anything wrong with the RT button? I'm hitting the button correctly, but this game doesn't want to read it for whatever reason. Now can we get you to the moderate damage, like we should have done a minute ago? He gets... What? No, this is a joke. Stay down, for God's sakes, you throbbing idiot. This is supposed to be a time where I need to hit you modernly. But you decided to come back to do a comeback. Stay down. This is my win, and not your win. Mercifully, hate the objective with the burning passion. Alright, time to lock in. Alright, so we gotta beat... Why is he reversing? I hit RT. Where's the buttons? It's the... Alright, here we go. Alright, this is the last match and I'll do it. And I'll do the next couple of... Well, I wanted to moderate damage him. And sadly, it's not over yet. I mean, I don't know what is worse in this game. Well, and of course, the sad thing... Oh, how did he get back up? I was just taunting, getting ready to do a signature. Well, I was trying to figure out how do we put him at moderate damage. It really sucks that WWE 2K15 does not have a submission slider change, just like the newer games have. You want to reverse? Okay, have it your way, because it doesn't fit your narrative, because it does fit my narrative. It does. You've got to be kidding me. You don't run. You're going straight to that corner. Why is he reversing everything? Just let me Irish rip you to the goddamn corner, you douchebag. Sorry for the raging. But sadly, it's not going to get better. He's still reversing. What is this game? I turned the difficulty to easy, and you would think it would be that easy. Guess what? It's not that easy. Finally. What took that so long, douchebag? Sorry for a lot of swearing, but let's face it. Unless in other words, this is just me saying, hey, I want to get off this game, so we can get working with today's video, which is an Aquaman video. And the reason why we're here... Ho ho ho! Did we hit him with a chair? And yes, we did it. So, because I'm gonna go have my lunch, and afterwards, we're gonna get started at Armageddon. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back from my lunch. Now, we are at Armageddon. And I'm really thinking about checking the difficulty after this match, because something is off. There we go. Alright, so win by pedigree. And we're doing some taunting. Alright, here's the ladder. Get Shawn Michaels down. Ah. Alright, let's retrieve the title. And we do. Alright, so let's tag Triple H in. Let's do so. Now we gotta get Kevin Nash in. Sadly. 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 Alright, so now we got Kevin Nash. I'm wondering how annoying this match can go. I'll be right back, because this is going to be the worst match of this showcase mode. And too much reversals doesn't help neither. Can we finish this episode for God's sakes, controller? There you are, Kevin Nash. Come on, Jericho and Ric Flair, it's your job. Rick, what are you doing, Flair? Why did you not go for do your shit once we got Kevin Nash down for a finisher? What is this game? And what is the obsession of putting... Oh god. No. No, no, no. This shit fucking sucks ass. Who thought it was a great idea to put this 6-man tag team match with Stanima, and I can't even do anything. I can't win via count out. And Ric Flair and Jericho are lazy assholes. So you know what? If I get my pin broken up one more time, I may just skip. Come on, pin faster and get me out of this match. Please? Thank you. Mercifully, I hated that match so much. And it went the way it needed to go. Now it's time for Bad Blood 2003. Alright, so damage Shawn Michaels moderately. Alright, we gotta figure out how to get Shawn Michaels in the corner. Finally, there we go. Low blow! A low blow to everyone. Alright, so... Low blow. Low blow, low blow, low blow right there by Ric Flair. Cannot, as Ric Flair had to find his tactic to fight off another day, as Ric Flair is pretty much... Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels looking to prevent what Ric Flair was thinking about doing for a minute. I really hate these automatic comebacks. I don't want to wall him up. I want to get him ready for a figure. Let's do it. Alright, I'm gonna get in 2003. As we now got to get him at moderate damage. As it goes, we're going in there and doing some posing. Time to go to the top rope. Alright, so let's go to the corner. And of course, time for the quick time event. Right, here we go. And we did it. Another boring ass chain wrestling. Boring! Can we move on? I don't want chain wrestling. I want to get the match done. Why is he reversing? This is not legend difficulty. Can we No. Oh, for God's sakes. I'm pressing the button. I don't care if I'm pressing it too fast. Let me lightly damage you, for God's sakes. Because this is a game that tells you, you gotta do a light. I don't want Rick Flair. I want to get... Oh, for God's sakes. Why, Rick? Why? You got in my way. So what's next? Can this match end already? What else is there to do? How many phases of this do we need to go through? I hate this stamina system. And now we just got knocked out. That's what we need. Alright, so let's go ahead and lightly damage Shawn Michaels as we do. So now we gotta Irish whip Shawn Michaels towards the ropes, but knowing he's gonna reverse. Great, that's what we need. Reversal. Alright, so what's the button? Your button. Now we gotta critically damage Shawn Michaels. God damn it. He's reversing. Finally. So, get him in the ring. Well, that was quick. Alright, so one more match to go and we'll be done. Alright, here we go. Time for Bad Blood. Critically damaged Shawn Michaels. And it's a Hell in a Cell match. So what can go wrong here? Let's find out. Look. Just turn it off. We're not gonna. We can't let him do it. Oh, critical. They damaged Shawn Michaels. So I believe he's going to have a finisher planned. Because if it's the case... I'm not going to hit a finisher yet. We're going to wait to see. Okay, so... So this could make a whole lot of sense. Because we need to have something that would make sense here. No. Okay, what is he doing? Because I'm trying to figure out, because you critically damaged Michaels. Yes, that's right. Now I'm trying to figure out what do we do now. Because now we are restarting the match. And now he's hitting me with a sledgehammer. And I cannot even time my reversals right. You give me back my sledgehammer. I'm not done with my sledgehammer yet. Oh, boom! Oh, my Shawn Michaels! Remember, there's no disqualifications in a Hell in a Cell match. So, I mean, Michaels... Oh, I forgot to mention... Can you please get me up? Well, okay. I wanted to go get my sledgehammer. Oh god, I have no stamina left. And he just put down my sledgehammer. Which means I have no stamina left. And he's got a signature. Sadly, it's either light, moderate, or critical damage that is still in WWE 2K16. And I believe it's in 2K19 as well. Okay, so do you all know what's coming up next? I want to play a safe game. You know, honestly, I was kind of hoping to have a trophy. You do realize you could just hit me with a sledgehammer? That I just gave you some guidance. Well, I believe this is now heading to a finisher. Yes, I was correct. So now we gotta pin Michaels. But I cannot hit an RT button because the timing is awful. I'm hitting RT and nothing's happening. I don't care how fast I'm going. What? You want to get some offense in me? I'll tell you how to do some offense. Alright, so what happens now? Alright, hit a pedigree on Shawn Michaels. So did we do what needed to be done? I believe so. And of course, that is every showcase mode done, and we did what everything needed to be done. For every showcase mode. For some reason, the trophy's not popping. Oh, there it is. I don't know why it missed their cue. But yes, here's the trophy. Even though it don't really matter at this point, considering we pretty much beaten the game. And because there's a lot of trophies we got coming out of this. But I don't know why is it not working on PS3 or Xbox 360. Probably the biggest mystery I've ever had. So yeah, that is going to wrap it up for Showcase Mode. As thanks for watching this beating WWE 2K15's Showcase Mode in one sitting. And I'll see you all tomorrow for WWE 2K16. But of course, I'll see you all later for the Aquaman video. Until then, thanks for watching.